Hey everybody, it's Cheryl Lawson. Welcome to 2014, the Cheryl Lawson Show. So sorry it's been forever since I've podcasted or even been here live. So I'm happy to be live tonight. Please feel free to tweet me at Party Aficionado or on Google+, google.com/plus Cheryl Lawson, and I'll answer your questions. I'm not going to be on very long, but please feel free to shoot me a question while I am on the air or anytime. I'm always ready to chat, right? I love to talk. Anywho, so I wanted to talk about the trends I saw from the 2014 Consumer Electronics Show. It's been almost 3 weeks ago now, back from Las Vegas, and I'm gone through a lot of my photos and videos. I've done all the blog posts and best of CES posts for my client, Step One Health. And so now it's time to take a look at the trends that I saw and kind of what I think this means for your business and how we are going to be doing business in the coming months. So what's hot for 2014 that we're actually going to be using that I saw? Of course, everybody was talking about curved TVs and curved phones. And honestly, I'm not quite sure that that's going to be something you'll see in homes here in the next few months. But for sure, it was something that I think will be a bigger consumer draw than, say, the 3D TVs for homes were. The screen and the images were great on the curved TV, but there were also, 100-inch screens. So, and, Ultra HD. So, of course, they're going to look better than the TV I'm watching at home or better than what we're used to. So, not fair to the layman's eye to say whether or not that TV, the curved TV, was just a better visual. So, I loved it. I thought it was great. But do I see them being in homes anytime soon? Probably not. You'll see them probably start to roll out over the holidays, maybe, and then become bigger next year, 2015, as the prices come down and as more people start to build different sizes and connectivity. So what are the trends that I think are actually going to impact you and us and our business in 2014? Well, the first trend, and you heard it a lot, I even talked about it quite a bit, is the wearable technology. And I'm not talking Google Glass, even though I think Google Glass is going to be one of the big trends for 2014. I had them at CES, and I'll tell you, most of the people at CES wanted to know more about Google Glass. And of course, those of us who were wearing them got a lot of attention. And a lot of questions. So I really appreciate being a Google Glass explorer. And I think that some of the other wearable technology companies and products on display really show that real-time video, photo, wearable computing is going to be the future of our technology. We've already seen where Google has introduced the contact lens that will detect for diabetics, right? So you can the tears you'll be able to detect insulin levels in tears of diabetic patients, of people who will wear the contact lens. So wearable technology is here to stay, and it will be something of a trend. One thing I didn't care for were the watches. I mean, I don't wear a watch now. Haven't worn a watch since I got started using smartphones, and really didn't wear one before then. It's not comfortable for me to wear a watch. So I'm not sure the watch technology is going to be something that people will be gravitating to. It'll be something that's cool right away. But I still think people either want to have their smartphones or some device that they don't have to actually wear as jewelry on, even though the popularity of watches has risen as a fashion piece. Video, of course, is the trend. I think if you don't have a YouTube channel or a Vimeo channel, or you're not using Vine or Instagram video, you will be missing out on how to move your business and your message and the storytelling of your brand forward in 2014. Video and video devices have just gotten smaller, less expensive, and more powerful from what I saw at CES. One of my favorites was the 360 Fly from Vox International, and I just got their goodie bag, their swag bag package from CES, and they didn't have the 360 Fly in it because it's not going to be out until spring. So hopefully they will send us one and get me one to test after it comes out in the spring, maybe before Social Media Tulsa Conference, so we can actually broadcast. But one of the things that it does is that you can either use it in a smartphone or put it on, a wearable device, a helmet, a bicycle, and it takes a 360-degree image of wherever you are, and you can live stream it on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you want to go. So it was some really exciting stuff. Of course, the Gopro cameras were huge and all over the place during CES. And there was another wearable camera. Oh, goodness, and I can't think of the name. Let me see if I can find it while we're just chatting. But another wearable camera that will record anything that you're seeing, and you wear it around your neck, which I thought was just an amazing feature, that these cameras are just getting so much smaller and becoming so powerful in the visuals and what they can shoot for us. So let's see if I can. One of my favorite visuals was the Epiphany eyewear. So you can go to my YouTube channel, and it's Cheryl Lawson on YouTube as well. Oh, the Look-See camera. That's the one that I really liked. And it was, oops, sorry about that. But it was really great because it's only $100 and you can live stream your whole life or everything that you see for $99.99. So that was Look-See, Looxcie. So 3 of the things that I really liked were webcams, or wearable webcams, I should say. A couple other things that I liked. Samsung announced a 12-inch tablet. So we've had the 10.1, the 7, the 8. Of course, then you go smaller with all the notes. But this one was a larger tablet. A 12-inch tablet, Note Pro, I think is what it's called. And really interesting full-size keyboard, although you'd still have to find a way to prop it up in order to get the full-size keyboard. And I've got some video of that on my Google Plus page, so you can take a look at that. Or I think I have it on YouTube as well, but for certain on Google Plus if you head over to that page. Of course, the trend was a lot of wireless, Bluetooth speakers, wireless headphones, and things like that. The one thing that I think is going to challenge all of this wireless and connected technology is that the battery life for phones and devices just hasn't gotten better. And so that's one of the things that I think will be challenging for all of us, and especially for the people who are creating and developing these devices, is how do you get my battery life to last longer? Wearing Google Glass, connected to my phone via Bluetooth, both of the devices were struggling to stay to stay up and stay afloat throughout the day. So I had a bunch of really small chargers. I think I had 3 with me at all times. But that's not very practical. So hopefully the battery folks will be working hard to get us some relief there. Of course, I spent a lot of time in the digital health space because I was there with my client, Step One Health. I did my kind of looking at technology Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we did the digital health stuff Wednesday and Thursday. One of the highlights, I think, one of the trends from digital health was the emphasis on sleep. There were multiple devices that either tracked your sleep or tried to help you fall asleep and wake up and regulate sleep. So I think that was one of the things that I thought was really interesting. The Withings people who do the scale that you can tweet your weight, which I don't think anybody would ever want to do, but they're the ones who came out with a new sleep device. It's just a pad. All you have to do is go to sleep, and then there's a light therapy box that you sit next to your bed that I thought was really interesting. Oh, somebody's playing Words with Friends, so I might have to go spell a word here in a few minutes. Anyway, the other thing I thought was really interesting that's coming out is another product from Vox, and it was the Myris iris sensing device that you use your eye and your iris to log into your computer, and you don't need passwords. So I definitely know that video's on YouTube, and it's also on Google+. So go and take a look at the Myris, and I think that's going to be the future, because as hackers become more talented and start spreading more. I mean, I just had Bank of America call me about my debit card number being compromised in the whole Target issue. So I've had to be issued another card. So just think about how much better the hackers are getting, and how much more access and stuff that we're putting out in the universe. So having that more secure and more personalized login and sign on, I think will be a great thing. So that was the Myris. But for sure, video is going to be a trend. For sure, live streaming of that video content is going to be huge, whether you're streaming live events or recording live podcasts like I'm doing today. So if I were going to recommend that you do something is or buy something, get one of those good cameras, the 360 camera, or even a device that attaches to your smartphone to take better videos and still photos. A great microphone always helps. I did stop by the Samsung booth and saw the new SAMSON and saw the new USB microphones. I'm using the older model, but hopefully I'll get a Google Plus hangout with their rep and share some advice for great microphones out there. And I think that's it, right? So video, live streaming, wearable technology, of course, any kind of digital health stuff that will help you get better and sleep better and feel better and track your exercise is great. You can always check out my clients project at Step One Health, and I've actually sent out they're sponsoring the Social Media Tulsa Conference again this year. And so I've put out a press release. So everybody who registers for the conference will get an invitation to their beta program. And I think it's wonderful. I've just, of course, we've spent the days in Las Vegas talking to people about it and giving invitations to them. If you'd like an invitation, just add a comment here or follow the Twitter account at Step One Health and tweet me over there, and I'll tell you how to get an invitation to it. But it's really a great system and new product in the digital health space. I cannot wait for more people to experience it. Anywho, if you have any questions about what I found that exciting at CES, and I did find a lot more cool things than I just said, but just wanted to give you some, hey, if there's one thing you can do to help your business based on the technology I saw at the Consumer Electronics Show, it is video, and live stream. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. I'm Cheryl Lawson. Bye-bye.